And welcome back to the channel. I hope you're keeping well. This is it. It's right. You've not misread it. It's episode 2. I've reached episode 2, which I think deserves a like really on the video because it's really unheard of. When I actually, I don't know what you're waiting for. You like something, pal? Yeah, I'm not even wearing a watch. Anyway, yeah, we are on episode 2 here of Chumps the Chumps. I'm back again with Manchester United on Football Manager Mobile 27. Not Manager Mobile. It's just Football Manager 2017. Great start to the video. Let's just get into the episode, shall we? Right, remember in the last game against Leicester City, we played a player called Gomez. He's actually now the youngest player since David Gaskell, who I believe was a goalkeeper. Also, Southgate has actually left Phil Jones outside of the club. And Phil, how do you feel about that? Oh, Phil, man, seriously, it's just go and see a doctor about that. No one needs to see that. Right, we've actually got the EFL Cup draw here today. Going down, we've got there's Boots, Huddersfield against Rotherham, at Manchester City, the Dirt against Ipswich. That should be an easy win for Ipswich there. Crystal Palace, Southampton, that'll be a decent game. We've got Gillingham now going to pull against the Hats. We've got Sunderland, Premiership, Sunderland. Let's hope Gillingham can get through against Sunderland there. Forest versus Stoke, that should be a decent match actually. Scunthorpe from League One, they're pulling Birmingham City. That'll be a tight contest, seeing Birmingham go through there. We've got Newcastle United versus Leicester City. That'll be a very tight game indeed. We've got G-Jam's Norwich versus Everton. Obviously Wayne Rooney's club now. Tottenham versus Brighton. That'll be a decent match. We've got Hull. They're taking on Bristol City. That'll be another tight one as well there. West Ham. They're looking to take on Burton Albion. I can only see a West Ham win there, unfortunately, although I do really like Burton Albion. Bournemouth versus Burnley. I'll see a Bournemouth win there. Chelsea, Arsenal. We haven't been drawn yet. That's a huge match. Chelsea, Arsenal. Middlesbrough, Reading. Come on. Leeds. Liverpool. That's a huge match for Manchester United fans though. And Leeds actually draw Aston Villa, and that's the two teams that I follow. Leeds are my team, but Villa were my team back. Well, you know, it's a long story. No one needs to really hear about it. But Liverpool, guys, that's pretty huge. Okay, I messed up, boys. I forgot to actually hit the record button for the Europa League draw.
Retard alert! Retard alert!
So my bad, I don't want to hold my hands up loud. But yeah, the draw we've you know, I can see is comfortably, hopefully, getting through this group stage. No, you know, I mean Zurich could potentially be a bit of a slip up, but I think we'll win it. Okay, if you remember off in that last episode, we played against Leicester City, and we managed to get our hands on the what's that? You don't remember what happened? Hopefully that's re-jogged your memory now. We did actually pick up the cup. We had some tough matches here. Obviously since that one. Bournemouth 2-2 draw. Obviously was kind of expecting a victory here, but Bournemouth put up a resilient fight and a very well earned point for them, definitely. We did manage to take the lead though in the first half, 24th minute, with a goal from Rashford from a corner from Harrop. Just whipped in, and no one picking up Rashford at all towards the edge of the box, and it's 1-0 to us. But then an instant response there from Bournemouth, no messing around for a corner from them as well. Wilshere whips it in, front post knock on by Pugh, and Cook managed to find the net, and it was yeah, as I said, pretty much an instant response from Bournemouth. So obviously Eddie Howe must have been pleased with that. We actually conceded another goal from a corner, so obviously work to be done on defending set pieces for us. Grado just picking, I don't know how De Gea didn't save that really. It was absolutely shocking, and it took us kind of midway through the second half to actually kind of get back into the game, get a fold. We put them under a lot of pressure. Sam Byram actually picked the ball up on the right here, plays into Harrop, carries on his run. Mata then finds Byram out on this right hand side, whips it in, lovely ball in, and finds Rashford, and we did actually manage to scrape a point from the game. We then picked up all 3 points in the match against Burnley. Very convincing win here. No shots on target for Burnley whatsoever. 23 shots on his 11 on target. Tom Heaton putting off some decent saves to them. The first goal, Gribben passes the ball into Bailly here. It's kind of a very slow worked free kick, but it kind of works. back to Gribben, the original taker of the free kick, and looks like it's from the training ground, which it definitely 100% was. 1-0 to Manchester United. Colin Gribben then actually awarded a penalty, and a header error, stepped up to take that one, and calmly slotted it home. 2-0 to Manchester United. The third goal then came in the second. This was just after half time. The penalty was third goal come again halfway through the second half, and an error here finding Pogba into Gribben. Gribben had an absolutely standing game. Out to Byron pulled it back, and Gribben with the goal there. Can Gribben, son, you're fastly becoming one of my favourite players. No fancy graphics for me. Just let you know, the transfer window has been shut. Antonio is still the most expensive. I did actually try to get, like I said, but somehow Tottenham swooped in and managed to steal him underneath my wings from me. Talking about transfers in, we did actually manage to get Jordan Pickford from Sunderland. We were playing backup, unfortunately, this season, but we were playing in cup matches and Europa League as well, so we'll definitely be getting game time for us. An absolutely amazing goalkeeper. Then a lot of youngsters we've brought in. Din Salou, 18 years old. He's gone straight out on loan to Bristol City. Hopefully he can get a decent amount of game time there. Another one out on loan at Plymouth, Jack Lee, 18 determination, which was nice to see there. One for the future for sure. Another one for the future, Thomas Rodriguez, on loan at Temple there. 20 determination for this youngster, can play on that right hand side of midfield. But the big one, the one that everyone has been waiting for. You wanted it announced for weeks and weeks and weeks. It's all over everywhere. The big news, he is here, guys. Freddie Adu is at Manchester. Well, he's not quite actually. He hasn't got a work permit, and I can't send him out on loan, so that's a bit annoying. Some news that's come across my attention this morning, just flicking through my emails here. Leading English producer of elite footballers, according to Sky Sports News, that they seem to have misspelt Leeds United, though. They seem to have put the word man in front of it. I'm not 100% too sure what's happened there, to be fair. They kind of need to check their press releases before they send them out, really. Right, enough of all of that crap. We've got the match here against Arsenal, the big one you've all been waiting for. It's going to be a tough game, guys. I'm not going to deny this one. Arsenal have got a decent squad, but so have we. So hopefully my predictions, I'm going to actually go for a 2-1 win to Manchester United in today's game. Okay, let's have a look at Manchester United's line today. We've gone for something slightly different, just to kind of counteract Arsenal's formation. We've gone for a 4-1-2-3-0 formation. We've gone with De Gea in goal, Luke Shaw at left back, Bailly and Keane in the central defence, alongside Sam Byram in a back four. We've got Daley Blind sitting in front of them as a defensive midfielder. We've then got Pogba and Fosu Mensah as our midfield central partnership. We've got an attacking lineup of 3 players. We've got Marcus Rashford, an inside forward on the left hand side, Mkhitaryan as an inside forward on that right hand side, and we've got Callum Gribben as the attacking threat through the middle. Let's see how we go on. This feels like the champions. The champions! Why is it like a Champions League start? It's just a normal match between Arsenal and Manchester United. Okay, David Taylor now with the ball, plays it into Eric Bailly. Bailly into Shaw. Shaw to Pogba. Nice early passing game here from Manchester United. Gribben finds Rashford. Fosu Mensah here, quite for Pogba. Decent opportunity there. Early on, only 5 minutes into the match, and it's already Manchester United looking the more attacking of the two teams. Hopefully, we can grab an early goal. Koscielny now with the ball, just kind of getting into the Manchester United half, plays into Ozil. Ozil to Bellerin out on this right hand side. Bellerin whips it in, back post. Alexis Sanchez with the goal for Arsenal. I was hoping it's going to be an early goal. There is an early goal, but it's gone to Arsenal here. I'm not too sure what the Manchester United defence was doing there. As we see now, Ozil finds Bellerin out on the right hand side with a lot of time and space. Whips the ball in. Giroud misses the header. And Alexis Sanchez is arriving with that back post. OP. Arsenal 1, Man U 0. Cazorla now picks up the ball into Ramsey. Ramsey to Ozil. A lot of Arsenal possession. Now it's not looking good for us. We've just conceded, and it's just been all them since the kickoff again. Plays the ball into Ozil. Ozil to Giroud. Giroud with a p-rolling shot towards De Gea, and De Gea rightfully so saving that one. Didn't do a Tahibi there, which was pleasing to see. Ozil with the corner for Arsenal. Arsenal all day long. Cazorla now on the edge of the box has a shot. Oh my God! Alexis Sanchez again once more, back post. We've been working on our defence. We're in overload. No, sorry. Oh, we are overload. Oh yeah, that's right. We did go overload. I'm going attacking now, taking overload off because I seem to just be throwing too many bodies forward. You might be thinking, why am I playing overload? I don't really know, to be fair. Alexis Sanchez with the goal. Finding a little bit of attacking threat here for Manchester United. The ball is played to Pogba. Pogba with a shot. It's come off the post. Sure, it's got to be. It is. It's Manchester United with a goal. It's 2-1 now. We're back in the game. It's a lovely shot there from Pogba as Mkhitaryan plays the ball into him. First time volley. Hits the pulse. And luckily, Shaw following in. And it's we're back in the game. It's Arsenal 2. Manchester United 1. Game on. Well, that was pretty uneventful. After the second goal, after our goal, sorry, the third goal in the match. Should we go assertive here? I need to kind of decent shake them up. We've not been overly too impressive. Do I go aggressive? No, I don't really. Oh, fuck it. I'll just go passionate. Passionate always seems to work anyway. It seems to be kind of the go-to. Oh, obviously not in this situation. Right, okay, we've got to change things up. This first half of the second half. I don't know. It's not been very good. We're going to bring on, I think, Jesse Lingard. We're going to put him in through the middle for Callum Gribben. He's not played terribly bad, but he's not been great either. Rashford on the left-hand side has not really offered as much. So we're going to bring on Anthony Martial in that situation. Going to change Lingard to Shadow Striker. Yeah. That'll work. Well, it's got to work. We need a goal, boys. Get on the fucking pitch. Score me a bastard goal. Cazorla now. Pogba, though, cleared. Cazorla with another opportunity plays it into Chamberlain. Chamberlain with a shot. As De Gea has actually saved that one. Come on, but I really need to... We need to get a goal. We need to get a goal, boys. I can't be losing to Arsenal. I don't want to lose to Arsenal. Nobody enjoys losing to Arsenal. Score me a fucking goal, will you? Someone just get the ball and score a goal. Okay, Martial on the ball now. It's been so drab this second half has been. I don't know any highlights that are possibly going to make it into the actual video. Keane now. Oh, hang on, Byram here on the right hand side. Can he actually? He's kind of passed it into the middle and Santi Cazorla's cut it out. Ozil now on the ball. Fuck's sake, man, this is so bad. This is so bad. Come on. Right, okay, let's have a look at this. I think I need to go with somebody up top. I've done all my substitutions. I have got Martial on the pitch, though. He technically can play as a striker. This is a little bit fiddly, this bit, when I've got to change my formation, though. Hopefully it will work. Okay, I just kind of cut it all out because it just took me about 94 attempts. Well, I probably haven't cut it. I'll probably cut it out post-editing because it took me so long to fucking do it. Hopefully, though, we're going with Martial up top. Hopefully that would have worked. It took me so long to fucking move them players around the pitch and it was ridiculous. So now to Cazorla. Hopefully I've edited it out. Alexis Sanchez on his left-hand side plays the ball into the middle of fucking Giroud. What the actual fuck? Oh, my word. 3-1 with like 1 minute to go. If it's 2-1, I could at least squeeze a point out of it. Alexis Sanchez said, look at the defence. Where is it? There's 3 players in the middle there fucking lining up to score a goal against us. What the actual fuck was that? That was an absolute joke. Arsenal 3, Manchester United 1. I don't know what to do. There's nothing I can do, I don't think. We're not scoring. They've got the ball and we've fouled them on the edge of the area. No, not even any time to take it. Fuck that shit. Absolute bullshit. 3-1. We've lost 3-1. We've lost 3-1 to Arsenal. Yeah, well, yeah, rightfully so. I did go aggressive and luckily you all took it the right way. 5 shots, only 2 of them on target. From a team that won to win the league. That's just not fucking good enough. You know, powerless to resist Arsenal domination, whatever. Yeah, I did fucking slam the team because they played absolute shit, rubbish. The second half was an absolute joke. What? I played the wrong formation? Okay, I probably did play the wrong formation, but I thought that would counterbalance it, what they were offering. But okay, I'm still fucking learning, right, boys? Just lay off me. Well, we've got to offer a better performance in the next match against Everton because we can't really get any worse, can we? They're actually predicting a 1-0 win there for Everton. I'm predicting a 3-0 win to us. So I think we've got enough in the bag to win today. Look at that. Wayne Rooney playing for Everton. Manchester United do line up in the traditional run formation with David De Gea in goal. A back 3 of Turbs, Bailly and Michael Keane. Luke Shaw playing left back. Byron playing right back. Fosu Mensah and Pogba as that midfield partnership, Gribben and Mkhitaryan as the attacking midfield threat, and Marcus Rashford as the lone striker up top. Come on, boys! Absolute scenes here in the opening lineups, as Everton seem to be that confident winning today's match. They've actually named a player with an injury, like he's not even fully fit. Whatever, we'll beat. I'm sure we'll beat them. Everton managing to weather the storm in this first 5 minutes. We've got a corner though now. It's Mkhitaryan's come across to take this one. He plays it out deep to Callum Gribben into Michael Keane. Rashford! 1-0 Manchester United. Just under... I've got AIDS. Just under 6 minutes into the match. It's Manchester United 1, Everton 0. A very well worked goal here. Mkhitaryan playing the corner into the Gribben, passing it into Michael Keane. Kane into Rashford, and Rashford, look at that finish there from the young England international. My throat's gone. Got a free kick. Mkhitaryan now plays the ball in, comes out to Pogba. Pogba finds some space, hits one, but it could have been a spectacular goal, but it wasn't. Turbs now. I still don't know how to pronounce his name. Lukaku into Coleman. Everton with a bit of possession here. Schneiderlin's the actual injured player. Rooney. It's Coleman. Coleman back to Barkley. Barkley, Schneiderlin into Rooney. Don't let Rooney score. He hasn't. He's struck on quite far over the bar. Schneiderlin plays the ball over to Lukaku, but it's Michael Caine. He's actually instead of that one plays a lovely ball out to Sam Byram here. Byram into Pogba. Pogba now finds Gribben. Gribben to Pogba. Oh, look at this play here from Manchester. Oh, lovely. Ball out to Shaw there. Shaw on his left-hand side now. Running at the defence. Plays a ball into the middle. And it's been put out for a corner. Can we actually make anything from this corner? Oh, no, go away. Mkhitaryan with the corner now. Whips the ball into the box. And it's pretty shit, to be fair. Jagielka's going to chase it. Yeah, that's a good one. Jagielka chasing the ball. Shaw on this left-hand side. Again, we seem to be operating on this left-hand side a fair bit in the last few minutes now. Plays a lovely ball in, but Jagielka does deal with it. Only as far as Pogba, though. Pogba to Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan! A lovely save there from Joel. What's his name? Rubles. Joel Rubles. I can't remember what his last name is. I don't know. What is it? Joe Rubles? I think I'm just making names up, to be fair. Half-time. Manchester United 1, Everton 0. We've played football. We've played all right. I don't want us to lose, though. Oh, yes. Right, okay. Coleman on the ball now to Barkley into Don't Let Rooney score. Don't let Rooney score. Rooney can't even... Oh, he actually has found Barkley now. Barkley. Put a tackle in. Put a tackle in. Put a tackle in. Oh, that could have been a goal then. Hey-ho. Comfortably at his near post. Keeping it out. De Gea with the ball. Just casually strolling out. Plays a long ball over the top. Mkhitaryan is through. Mkhitaryan! What a save there. I'm not really too sure. De Gea with this long ball over the top, and it just bounced over the defence, and Mkhitaryan was through. A lovely save from Joel and Noel that's just gone out for a throw-in. So far, the second half's been pretty shit. Got the ball in the middle of the park. Pogba now plays it out onto the left hand side to Shaw. Shaw into Mkhitaryan. Mkhitaryan back to Fosu Mensah. Mensah to Pogba. Pogba to Gribben. Gribben through to Rashford. Marcus Rashford, but he's hit it over the bar, and it's something's not working. We're not scoring. We're not scoring goals. We're getting the opportunities, but we're not quite putting them away. And I need to do something about this. But what do we do here today? What do we do? We look at the screen and we contemplate, what should we do? What have we got on the bench? Let's have a quick look. We've got Jesse Lingard, who could probably do the job. Yeah, Lingard on from Mkhitaryan. That seems like a plan. That'll be. Come on, Jesse Lingard, get on and produce some magic for us, please. Rashford with the ball now. He's got Lingard in the middle there. Find Lingard. No, he does. Oh no, he has Lingard. Oh, almost an instant impact there from Jesse Lingard, but it wasn't a goal, which is what I wanted it to be. This second half has been absolutely shocking. So bad. Lingard into Gribben now. Oh, that Ganaya. He's been so good for Everton since coming on the pitch. Jagielka finds Gareth Barry. Barry through to Valencia. They've scored. Everton have scored. They've not really offered much this match, but fuck. Oh God, it was a lovely ball here from Gareth Barry. First time ball over the top, and my 3 defenders just couldn't stop the one striker. And it's Manchester United 1, Everton 0, and there's not a lot of time left either, so this doesn't bode well. We have got a throw though, and Shaw just fucking passes it to Barkley. Great, that was perfect. We just kind of needed us to keep hold of the ball there and work into the box, and you just decided to pass it straight to an Everton player. Barkley with the ball over the top, but it's actually oh God, I don't even fucking know anymore. I'm so pissed off. We're gonna drop 2 points here, aren't we? Not 3 points. We can't. Do not drop 3 points. Coleman into he's been really solid for them, from Rooney into Barkley. Barkley now just pisses around the ball. Rooney back to Valencia. Valencia on the ball. See, they're just wasting time, Everton are. I think they're just playing for the point, aren't they? They are just playing for the point now. Oh, hang on. No, do not let Rooney get the winner. Fuck's sake, man. That would have been absolutely awful. Well, that was it. I thought that corner might come to something, but obviously not. It's Manchester United 1, Everton 1, full time. Fuck's sake, man. This is getting ridiculous. This hasn't been a really successful episode, has it? I mean, isn't it great? And they're all pissed off. What the actual fuck? Well, there we have it. There's the league table. As you can see, we're sitting in 11th place. Not really ideal for Manchester United fans. It makes me slightly happy, but obviously I don't want to get sacked, so I still need to obviously do a decent job here as Manchester United manager. Arsenal and Man City. Actually, there's 4 teams that have yet to lose a game, Everton included in one of those. But let's have a look where we're gonna end up meeting each other next time round. I think that Liverpool match in the EFL Cup is looking quite good. We've obviously got the Europa League group stage to go through. I don't want to play a match that early. I'm going to do something slightly different. So I'm going to play this match against the two matches between. I'm going to play the match against Liverpool as the live com, and I think then I'm going to play a few matches between and go against Southampton. I don't want to play Liverpool twice in the matches. I kind of want to get the cup run in if we get a cup run at all. But yeah, we're going to break down the wall here of what is known in the FM community as standard procedure, I suppose. And we're going to do the match against Liverpool and then Southampton. I'm going to play the few matches between those, play the 3 matches off camera, and then join you back against Southampton. So guys, if you have enjoyed this one, don't forget to show your support by dropping a like on the video. I've been Just M1ke Plays, and I'll speak to you legends soon.